Good morning, everyone. It is 6 o'clock in the morning and I am, well, Lavender's still sleeping and I'm about to pack Josh a lunch because he's working outside of the house today. So I'm gonna put a note in there that says, I love you so much, Sugar Bear, and then I'm gonna embarrass him in front of all of his coworkers. Really? And I'm gonna put, kiss the napkin. What are you doing? Okay, so yesterday I made Josh this pasta salad. There's add Parmesan cheese to your pasta salad. It's so good. So we have Parmesan cheese, tomato, cucumber, basil, and Italian dressing. And I'm gonna have to add more dressing. So I'm just using this cheap one. Honestly, you could use whatever you want. And if you want it to be creamy, you can also add a little bit of mayo. It would be really good. His job today is very labor intensive, so I wanted to make sure he was full on carbs, and I'm gonna put all of this back in. I think fusilli noodles is the best for pasta salad. I think it holds on to the dressing the best, personally. I have to try one. A little bit more. I'm gonna try shaking this, but I think it won't shake. Let's see. Good to go. I'm also gonna add 2 cheese sticks. And then I have some pears and strawberries and this PB&J's strawberry oatmeal cookie thing. It is so good. I love these. He probably won't eat all this. If I had to guess, he's gonna eat everything but this. He might eat this, but I don't know. Well, I just tried recording me unloading the dishwasher and it wasn't recording. So I unloaded half of it, but I guess we could still do the other half together. This is still dirty, so I gotta wash that. Good morning, look who's awake. You know what, this is McDonald's. Mama gets it too much. Dada brought us McDonald's, well, me McDonald's, because he woke up really early and I wanted McDonald's. I get McDonald's every Saturday. Call me fat, I don't care. I love McDonald's, right? Also, I have a huge update on the Raybans that I will tell you guys about later. Hello, Kappa. Yes, oh, be careful. Yes. Okay, kids, those are Dada's Raybans. Kappa. I changed her butt. No. You do? I do. Tonight, because Josh is probably not gonna be here for dinner, he might come home right around dinner time. We're gonna have spaghetti and it's gonna be regular spaghetti, not gluten-free, which is, I'm craving actual noodles because I've had gluten-free noodles so much in this house, which are usually the gluten-free pasta is fine. It really doesn't taste any different, but when it comes to spaghetti, it is different because you can't really twirl it on your fork because it like tears apart. The penne, the fusilli, rigatoni, all of that is fine, but the spaghetti, you can't twirl the way that you can twirl regular spaghetti. You drop Mama's glasses, or Dada's, somebody's glasses. That's okay. Brush your hair. Silly. Brush Mama's hair? Thank you. I actually do need to brush my hair. And then during her first nap, so I have to go live this morning at 9:30. And then during her first nap, I'm gonna do a deep shower. I showered yesterday, but I only did my body. But during her nap, I'm gonna do the full shower. And then I also have to feed my sourdough starter at some point. It is starving. It smells like paint thinner. It needs to be fed. And it needs to be put in a new jar, so that's not fun. I'm thinking of making cinnamon rolls for Josh when he gets home. So he comes home to fresh cinnamon rolls. I'm really not sure though, because he also has cookies. You can't brush Kappa's hair. You can try, but he's not gonna like it. Silly. Lavender is down for her first nap of the day. She usually only has 2, sometimes she only has 1. I finished my live and I showered while she was napping and oh my gosh, it feels so good. I'm gonna do some laundry and I'm gonna tell you guys about the Ray-Ban glasses and why I'm returning them. So basically, I love the style of them. This is the small. I love the style. I think they're really cute. However, the AI in it is very bad, like I've mentioned before, and the quality of videos is just not good. I recorded 2 TikToks and then just some random stuff, and I've just noticed that literally if you go to my TikToks, go on my TikTok page, and if you look at the video of me bringing Lavender to the park and me going shopping at Goodwill, you can visibly tell that it is different quality than the rest of my videos. The color is off. It almost looks like, I don't want to offend any Samsung people out there, but you know how people that have like Androids and they post on Snapchat and they have, you could tell they're on an Android phone and you can tell that it's just not an iPhone. That's literally what these remind me of. The AI is really bad. And then Josh's this morning, he tried to connect it to his phone and it just wasn't connecting. My Spotify doesn't work. I'll tell Meta to play a song and it doesn't work even though I've connected it in the app. It's just not good. Honestly, it's just frankly not good. So I will be returning both pairs. I was gonna return just mine, and then today Josh was like, he was gonna go use it for a job he was doing. And he literally was like, you can return mine too. They're just so bad. So they're just not good and we're returning them. So these were geared clearly for influencers and I don't love them. Is it convenient? Yes, but the quality's so bad I wouldn't want to post my content with that anyways. And listen, I'm a quantity over quality girl, as you can tell. I just upload, but I don't love quality content. And so if I'm saying that, that's a problem, because I'm just talking about actual quality though of the video. It's just not good. It's just terrible. And it only lasts 4 hours. If you're recording, the battery drains even quicker. Just not good. 10 out of 10 returning. So we're returning both. We do have the iPhone 13 Pro Max. We haven't bought a new phone in 2 or 3 years. So let me know what phone you guys have and if you guys recommend it. I was thinking of getting the new iPhone, but I just don't find a reason to. But I did hear that AI, like ChatGPT, might be incorporated with the new iPhone, but I don't know if that's really true or not. So let me know down below and let me know if you have these. I think they suck, truthfully. They're both being returned. For lunch, Lavender is having hummus on some naan and some cucumbers. And then I'm having the same thing, but mine's open-faced, hers is cut up. And then I also have za'atar on mine and tomatoes. So I've given Lavender naan separately, and then I've also given her hummus separately, but I don't think put them together. And if I did, I think it was months ago when she wasn't really into food. She loves it. I actually had to go get her more cucumber and more naan and more hummus. I am so happy this is a win because we're now at the phase where she's starting to get a little bit picky. So what I do with the naan is I just put it in the toaster. Obviously she doesn't take a whole one, so I just take a quarter, pop it in my toaster. And then I separate it into two because you know how the inside, you could separate it. Just so that it's a little bit toasty and not gummy in her mouth. And then I spread a thin layer of hummus and I give it to her in bite-sized pieces. I did give her a bunch of pieces in there, but I found that she was shoving it in her mouth. So to be safe, I didn't. I am giving her a couple pieces at a time. And then we're gonna go play. There you go. She did have a 1 hour nap, which is shocking, but it was a contact nap. Half of it was not. So the first half, when I was talking to you guys about the Raybans, she slept alone. And then she woke up after like 10 minutes of me doing that video. So I went back in there, rocked her, and then I just sat there because honestly I wanted to relax too. So it was a perfect thing. And I knew she needed to go back to sleep. So you could tell she was still tired when she woke up. Another cucumber. I love hummus. All right, Lavender's eating dinner. I'm using my phone just because my camera is literally super high and the battery's about to die. She's having spaghetti with meat sauce and a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and I'm having the same thing, and we're waiting for Dada to get home. Is it yummy? Usually she doesn't let me put her in one of those bib things, but today she is, which is very weird because every other time she tried to rip it off. I'm probably gonna jinx it though. Lavender officially got her first cut ever. All of a sudden, we were sitting there playing in her play area, and all of a sudden, I saw blood on my leg. So I checked myself, where is this blood coming from? And then it was also on my hand. And then I look in the mirror, and it was also on my face. And I'm like, oh, am I the one bleeding? So I checked my nose. I checked my mouth. I don't have any pain. I literally checked my entire body. All of a sudden, I looked at Lavender too. She was fine. She starts crawling around, and there's blood marks where she's crawling, so I start freaking out. I grab her. She has a cut on her finger, but I was playing with her the whole time and there was no abrupt crying. There was nothing that, like, we were just reading this book and she was flipping through the pages. And I look and I'm like, oh my gosh, and she has a cut. So I think what happened, because this is the only thing we were playing with. There's a bunch of toys there, but this is the only thing she was playing with. I think she got like cardboard cut, like a paper cut, but a cardboard one, because she always goes and flips through pages over and over and over again. And it's a slice right here, but she didn't cry at all. And I don't know how I missed it, but she got her first little cut on her finger. I ran it under cold water. She literally didn't cry, so she clearly didn't feel it. And she's totally fine. But it hurt my mama heart to see her first little cut. And I'm throwing out this book because there's blood on it, so it's going in the garbage. Also, I forgot to tell you guys about the time where, it was actually a month ago, we had to call the ambulance for Josh because he had a random allergic reaction. I want to tell you guys the story about it, but I don't know if I should wait till he's home. I'm gonna wait till he's home, see if he has the energy to talk because he has a really long day. If he doesn't have the energy, then I'll tell it. But I thought it was gonna be severe, but it wasn't. But I did call 911.
So, hello guys. I have been out of the house all day. I am extremely sore. I feel beat up. But I wanted to tell you guys a story that I don't think we told on the vlog. So randomly, about probably 3 weeks, no, it's probably been almost a month now, Karlee had made me a heaping bowl of ice cream with Nutella and peanut butter. Or no, Nutella and peanuts. Let's backtrack a little bit. About a month and a half before that, I had eaten some Nutella toast and I felt like my ears got a little bit itchy. I was like, oh, that's weird. And I was like, oh, maybe this is, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was like, oh, my ears are itchy. I wasn't even correlating it with the toast, with the Nutella. And then fast forward about a week and a half after that, I ended up having 2 chocolate bars that were both hazelnut. And I felt like my ears, my eyes, and my lip swelled a little bit, but my ears and eyes were super itchy. That's strange. And again, I'm not correlating it. I'm like, maybe it's something in the chocolate bar that's so weird because it hadn't happened to me when I've eaten chocolate. I was not even really piecing it together. Then finally she gives me this heaping bowl of, sorry, my neck is out of this world sore. She gives me a heaping bowl of ice cream with a bunch of Nutella, absurd amount of Nutella. And I eat it, and then all of a sudden, it was my eyes, my ears, my throat, and my lips. So my lips were swollen, not like crazy, but you could see the swelling. My ears were itchy, my throat felt like it was, not like it was closing, but it was really tingly and felt a little off. So this is 11:30 at night, Lavender's sleeping. Karlee's like, no, you need to call the ambulance. I was like, really? She goes, because if you go into anaphylaxis, we have nothing for you here. So I ended up taking 2 Benadryls. I was like, oh my God, no, fuck that. I'm taking Benadryls. So I took 2 Benadryls. The ambulance ended up coming, and I felt terrible. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm wasting resources. I don't want to be this guy. My wife was super worried, and they basically just like checked my vitals, all that fun stuff. I was fine. They said, they're like, no, that was the right thing to do, was to take 2 Benadryls, which Karlee was like, just take them. These will help. So I took the Benadryls. And so they said, no, that was a good move because, and then they told me, obviously, the more times you eat it, the worse your reaction is going to get. So anytime I eat any hazelnut going forward, because I've determined that it's more than likely hazelnut because obviously Nutella is hazelnut. And the 2 chocolate bars that I had before were both hazelnut chocolate bars. So that's where I'm like, oh, now that makes a lot more sense. So that's what they were saying. Obviously, they're like, the first time you get a little itchy in your ears, maybe whatever, and then everybody has a different reaction. But as the times go on and every time you eat it, it gets worse and worse. So now I've developed a hazelnut allergy at 27 years old, which is so annoying because Nutella was one of those amazing treats that I could have that, because I can't have much else, obviously, with celiac and stuff. But Nutella was one of those nice, sweet treat that I could have. And now that's out the window. And I loved hazelnut. So I've developed an allergy at 27 years old. So kind of scary, honestly. But I guess to note that it doesn't happen overnight, really. Well, I guess it does. But then your reactions just get worse. So that's my new, now I'm allergic to hazelnut story. But nevertheless, thank you guys for watching today's vlog. Karlee is currently putting Lavender to bed. So I'm like, oh, say hi to the vlog. May Marathon, tell the hazelnut story, end the vlog. Boom. I hope you guys are enjoying the May Marathon. Karlee's working super hard on it. And I know it doesn't seem like it's hard to vlog every day, but honestly, guys, when you're at home with your daughter all day doing similar things, it's pretty hard to come up with content. So doing the May Marathon, there's more effort being put into it, and it's also very hard when she's at the very whiny age, 11 months old. She just wants to whine, and because she can't communicate yet, and doesn't really leave Karlee be. So if I'm working, it's very hard for her to be able to vlog and things like that. So that's it. We appreciate you guys for watching. I was about to say a mukbang. Let us know what you guys want us to eat next. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.